Is Back 4 Blood the Left 4 Dead 3 you had wet dreams about for years but ultimately never received? In today's video, I will provide you with all the info that you need to decide.
Player 2 has entered the game.
So let me tell you what this is not. This is not a video for where I'm going to outright tell you that this game sucks and if you like it, you're a pleb, because it isn't my place to determine what you like and don't like. Everybody's different. So what I will do is show you the most important features in gameplay that I find should help you in deciding if Back 4 Blood is really worth it for you. And if this game ends up buttering your biscuit, consider subscribing. I have a plethora of Back 4 Blood videos in the works, so you don't want to miss a thing. This video is also timestamped so you can hop around to anywhere at your convenience. So first, yes, the gameplay loop resembles and pays homage to the original Left 4 Dead games. You are in a 4-player squad. You survive through hordes of zombies called the Ridden, as well as several classes of special infected, that in multiplayer mode will be inhabited by other players. There's even a massive ogre zombie that even the Wu-Tang Clan wouldn't fuck with. The objective is to get from one safe house to the next without dying. And while I have to admit, I've had nostalgic flashbacks to my Xbox 360 days in high school playing some old Left 4 Dead after school for hours. I mean, I can't be the only one. I feel like Left 4 Dead series is like universally loved. If you were an avid Left 4 Deader, please let me know in the comments below that I'm not alone. Now, while this game has many similarities to Left 4 Dead, this is very much a game that sets itself apart from its virtual predecessors. The biggest feature that showcases this is the card system. In Back 4 Blood, you will choose player cards, which are essentially perks, to suit your specific playstyle. These can be bought and unlocked as you progress and used to craft builds. You can pick cards that can satisfy certain roles in the group, such as healer, tank, which is basically shotgunner, scavenger for supplies, or whatever else you can think up, based off of the multitude of perks you have to choose from. These are countered by the game's director, using corruption cards. These cards will appear at the beginning of every match to give you tasks of varying difficulties to complete while you fight your way to the safe house. But player 2, what is the game director you just mentioned? Ah, good question, anonymous voice. The director is the built-in AI that will dictate the flow of every match, as in, it'll decide what type of tasks you will have available at the beginning. If you're getting through a level very fast, it's going to increase the zombie hordes. If you're having a tough time and your health is low, it may spawn some meds nearby. It's basically there to ensure that the experience is fun, as well as unique every single time you play a match, to keep things from getting stale through multiple playthroughs. Now, to play as the special infected, you can enter swarm mode from the main menu. I really like that this mode also has its own set of player cards that you can unlock and use to become a more efficient survivor killer. When I used to play Left 4 Dead, there was always that one guy in the group that wanted to just play nothing but the infected every single game for the pure enjoyment of ruining other players' days. If that's you, you now have an entirely separate progression system to give you something to work towards on that side of the game as well. Now, the next major factor is the weapons system. Not only are there several guns and melee weapons, but in Back 4 Blood there are many attachments and options when it comes to how you want to customize them. There's also the RPG rarity system in place to determine how special an item is, from blue all the way up to gold. The better the rarity, the better the item. You can earn or sometimes just find weapons and weapon attachments on the map, or you can use the in-game currency known as copper to buy them. Besides the weapons, you'll also have secondary items to utilize that come in 3 separate classes. Support, which is basically medical items. Offensive, which is basically grenades, with the exception of barbed wire. And the final being quick accessories, which are essentially tools to help you survive and be more productive while in-game. Now, a typical match runs something like this. You begin in a safe house with other players in your party or bots in place of players that did not load in or leave in the middle of the match. In the safe house, you may find weapons, different utility items, or you open the orange box to buy refills of your health and ammo, or weapons, weapon attachments, or secondary items from the categories we previously discussed. You then fight your way through hordes, trying to make it to the next safe house while completing whatever in-game objectives you were given at the start. Now, overall, the game just released. It's hard to form a concrete opinion as to whether Back 4 Blood will have long-term success and continue to grow, or fall flat in a short period of time. What I can say is the game's fun. If you like killing zombies and cooperatively reaching a goal while having a decent built-in progression system that gives you something to work towards, while additionally having the customization options available to create a somewhat unique character that can bring value to the matches you enter, this game can accomplish that for you. And if you think that it will, then check out these Back 4 Blood tips coming up right now.